Hey everyone, welcome to episode 13 of A Drop of Sunshine. I'm Daphne DeLauren, and today is a surprise 2-month celebration recap. Happy Friday. Purpose exists in everything and everyone. If you're listening to this right now, you're gifted with a beating heart and a very particular purpose. We were all created uniquely with gifts and talents no one else on this earth has, and one of the biggest tragedies is passing through this life without meaning or purpose. Most of us are influenced by family, friends, or other relationships on what we're supposed to do with our life or who we're supposed to be. This affects our careers, hobbies, and relationships. I don't have all the answers, but my mission is to help bring you truth and closer to your purpose, one drop at a time. Hey everyone, welcome to episode 13 of A Drop of Sunshine. And I know this is crazy. We normally don't release an episode on a Friday, but today's a little different. It's our 2-month celebration, surprise, happy Friday recap. And we're going to do these from time to time just to celebrate. I think it's really important to celebrate things in life. It builds momentum and you keep going strong. So 2 months, my goodness, since launch today. That is crazy. I am so grateful. If you're listening to me right now, I am so grateful for you and you choosing to listen to these podcast episodes, choosing to fuel your mind and renew your mind with truth, start your day on a positive note. And I'm so grateful that you have committed to listening to A Drop of Sunshine. Now, before I dive in, I just want to say we have hit officially over 25,000 podcast episode downloads. Whoa. Nash, co-host Nash and I, and my husband Josh and I guess we'll throw Noah in there as well. We say thank you so much. And this is just the beginning. I have such a positive feeling. This is just the beginning. We are just getting started. And I've received so many comments, reviews, and, messages, and we're just connecting on a real and raw way. And for those of you who don't know, I actually left my dream job at the time. I was working for NBC in Nashville, and I connected with, over 1 million people, but it was with the weather forecast, which is something I love. But I have to say, this new season of connecting with you on a heart level is blowing my mind, and the fulfillment that I feel from this. Without a doubt, this is my purpose. And so I'm so grateful that I listened. I acted with courage and faith, trusting in God that He's going to pave the way. And He has ever since I left. So I'm grateful for that. And many of you have asked me for some sort of coaching program. And I'm so excited to announce, if you missed my Facebook or my Instagram post, I did a whole Facebook Live announcing a very exciting announcement that I'm actually in the midst of working on a 6-week coaching program. If you like this podcast, you are going to love this, and I am confident that your life is going to be upgraded, and we're just going to be in this together. We're going to be on the phone together. I'm choosing a group of people, and I'm just so excited to take this to an even higher level. So if this interests you, I'm gathering a group, and I'm getting a list of emails so that I can, separate them from the other emails that I have. So if you will please send me a message, email me, daphne@daphnedelauren.com, or private message me on Facebook, Daphne DeLauren, or Instagram. So you have all the options. Give me your email so I can add it to this list. Once you do decide to join this program, I am creating a Facebook group that is private, and you can only get in if you join this program. And we are going to create a strong community. And I think there's so much power in a community of people just instilling life into each other and just knowing that you're not alone. So I'm so excited about this, and I hope you are too. If you do decide, just shoot me an email and I'll be looking forward to that. Okay, here we go. Episode 13 of A Drop of Sunshine. And this is a little recap of the first 3 episodes. All right, see you on the other side. Money, fame, materials we own. These are the things society drills into our brain as success since we were little kids. Little did we know that all of this focus potentially costs us one of the most, if not the most important thing in our lifetime, which is living a fulfilled life of purpose. Even if we succeed at a goal we work so hard to achieve, if it's not our purpose, there's a major void. It's simple. When we're living our purpose, we're fulfilled. When we're not, there's a major void that nothing else can fill. See, when we're not living in sync with who we were created to be, not only are we not fulfilled inside, but the world lacks. Our gifts and our purpose is actually for other people. It's not for ourselves. So if we're not careful and we give into thoughts of fear, listening to lies about who we are or who we're needing to prove ourselves to, it actually becomes a self-centered thing, and people who need to hear our message or need our gifts lack. Most of us, though, we're influenced by our families or what we're supposed to do or who we're supposed to be. And this affects basically our whole life in a nutshell. It affects our careers, our hobbies, and even our relationships. There's so many lies that come at us, including fear. I think fear is a lie. But there's this one big lie that really affects a lot of us sometimes, and it's a lie of our life not being significant to the world. And we see significant people and we say, oh, well, they were created to be significant. My life is not significant. But I believe every single life is equally significant in this world, and we are all created so uniquely and beautifully with gifts and talents nobody else has. The question is, it's not that your life is insignificant or not. It's definitely significant. But what are you created to do that nobody else in this entire world has ever done? Because there's no other person. You are the only person. There's no other copies of you out there. And so just to understand, your life is very significant. You do have a very powerful story that is meant to be shared. And it's so important to speak, believe, and even command your mind when these thoughts come, being able to capture these thoughts and dismissing them. Because that's the thing. When you go into the game already knowing the strategy, you know the thoughts of fear and lies are going to come at you. As soon as it does, friend, I got to tell you, you have to learn to dismiss it immediately, because that will prevent you from fulfilling a life of purpose and serving other people, which is really what it's all about. Our mindset, one of the most fascinating things on planet Earth. So incredibly powerful. It can be a gift or a curse. You can literally believe things into existence. Our thoughts become our words turn into action, which leads to our destiny. Our cells literally believe our thoughts and morph into supporting those thoughts. There's scientific evidence. Who and what you surround yourself with is a direct reflection of your destiny, which goes hand in hand with your purpose, fulfilling your purpose. And honestly, that's just too big of a risk to not choose those people wisely, to choose music, movies, all of those things. You have to ask the question. There's one big question in all of this. Is this thing or person good for my mind? Is this person or thing good for my mind? Because here's the thing, there's going to be people coming at us, there's going to be thoughts coming at us, and everything craves and seeks our attention. So when we go into the game knowing what's going to happen, which is thoughts are going to come at us, unhealthy relationships are going to come at us, we can't dodge that part. But what we can control is what we allow in. Here's the thing. There's 3 things you can do as soon as these thoughts come at you or people or unhealthy relationships come at you. And one of them is being intentional with who, the who. That's the number one thing here. Who is this person that I am choosing to surround myself with? Because it is a choice. But your time is a token of your love. When you choose to give somebody your time, that is time you can never get back. So you better choose that wisely. 2, if a thought is not loving or peaceful, plain and simple, it's not from God. So without even thinking twice, you swipe left and you dismiss those thoughts. 3, as soon as that negative thought comes in and tries to steal, kill, and destroy your day or your mood or the minute of the hour, you're intentional to catch it, dismiss it, swipe left, and then actually replace that thought with a positive, but speak it out loud. I think there's so much power in our words. And when we speak and demand something out loud, our cells, and there's a place in our subconscious mind that literally conforms to support it. So when you think negative or this, thoughts of defeat come, or thoughts of your past of how you're not capable or you're not worthy or your life is insignificant, you catch it and you speak the opposite. We don't have a say in when a storm will hit our life or how intense it will be, but we choose how we respond to a painful situation. I really believe it's a choice. Our mind is so incredibly powerful, and it all starts there. There's only 2 options. A situation will either break us, poison our mind with bitterness, filled with resentment, or make us stronger, turn it into a blessing, and even help other people through that painful situation. But the key in all of this, I believe, is resilience, the ability to bounce back. Besides love and selflessness, I believe it's the most important quality to have. The ability to bounce back from failure, from unforeseen storms, even when it hurts so bad, even when it's so uncomfortable, to get out of bed in the midst of that uncomfort, to put on your shoes and keep going. You have to realize that it is a choice, and you have the power to decide which one it's going to be for you. It doesn't mean it's going to be easy, but short-term pain can actually be used for long-term gain. And you can allow God to heal you from the inside out, make you stronger, and use that pain for good. When you realize that, and then you do choose to heal and use it as a blessing, you can resonate with somebody after you've healed and even help somebody else heal through that. And a lot of times, we think we're in this painful situation and it's going to be forever, but it's really just a little chapter of the story. Your painful situation is temporary, and you can overcome it. And this is just a little sliver of your life. Life is precious and our time is valuable. And you may not realize it in the moment, but it's a ripple effect. You start thinking about something and that ruins this moment, and then that ruins this moment, and then you start circling and justifying, and now you're in this awful mood, and people don't even want to be around you. But it's so easy to fall into when we're not intentional with our thoughts and with having that characteristic of bouncing back from any situation, whether it's a painful situation or that person cutting you off in traffic or losing your job. And I'm not saying these things aren't painful or, that it's not hard. There's so many painful, awful, uncomfortable things that happen to us in life. But I really do believe it's a choice that we can get up and bounce back. And every single day is a brand new start to be able to do that. To wake up, we have a brand new day ahead of us. Every single person in this whole world has the same 24 hours. And we really have a choice on if we're going to stay bitter and hold on to resentment from a painful situation, or be a conqueror and wake up, start the day right, and use those painful situations to help other people in life. The quicker we can bounce back, the quicker we can move on. All right, my friends, thank you so much for joining. I hope some of these, mix of messages is from the first 3 episodes. I hope it encourages you. I hope your brain, it just fueled your brain and your mindset. Just know that you can, and your mind is so incredibly powerful. So choose people and things that uplift you and get you on the right track. And I hope and I pray that this podcast is doing just that for you. Remember, you are the light wherever you are, and whenever you go into the room, be that source of light. I am cheering you on, sending sunshine rays your way. And by the way, if this resonated with you, if you liked it, I would truly appreciate a star, maybe even a review, maybe even share it with a friend. Share some sunshine with a friend. I think that'll go a long way. All right, friends, have a great day and a great week. I should say weekend. Happy Friday.